What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Control Media. This is Reckless Storm, aka Pete, and yes, what you are watching is some Star Wars Battlefront II gameplay. Now, this game came out in around 2004, 2005, something like that, and it's like a throwback, so I had to get it. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so it's going to be a lot of fun doing this. So basically, what we'll be doing is we'll be playing mostly the campaign. We'll be going mission by mission, a bit of a walkthrough. I know a bunch of people have done this, but Star Wars is coming out later this year, and this had to be like one of my favorite games besides Jedi Outcast. But yes, today we're just going to be looking into the training, so we'll jump into that, and yeah. So there are a lot of cutscenes in this game, so if you guys want me to include those or exclude them, let me know in the comments. But yeah, there's one right here, so let's go ahead and listen.
My first day as a member of the 501st. It was hot, it was sandy, chaotic. Nothing at all like the simulations on Camino. Of course, that's pretty much the way it was for all of us, wasn't it? All that breeding, all those years of training. Doesn't really prepare you for all the screaming or the blood, does it?
Pretty intense.
Frankly, I'm still amazed we ever made it through the first hour. Never mind the first day.
Whew. Alright, so let's jump into this. So this is what the interface looks like when you are at a control post or when you have to spawn. And now we'll be a clone trooper. You can play in first person or in third person. Personally, I prefer the third person just because it looks a lot cooler and it's really fun. But yeah, we're part of the 501st, and I guess now we're on Geonosis at the end of, or at the start of the Clone Wars. Basically where Episode 2 finishes after the arena battle against the Geonosians, and where a lot of the Jedis die. A lot of the Jedi, sorry. So, yeah, this is kind of just like an introductory, kind of get a hang of the game, and let you guys see what you can expect. And it's a lot of fun. You can play with multiple Jedi throughout the game. You can play in space, you know, control different ships, etc., stuff like that. So it's really fun. You know, you'll visit a lot of the planets from the movies, and yeah, you're just exposed to like the whole universe of Star Wars, and it's a lot of fun. You'll see a lot of these control posts throughout the campaign in this game. Basically what these are basically it's kind of like domination of Call of Duty, where you have these points along the map that you have to go to and control. You know, you just have to like stand by it, and that's how you like take control over it. And you can go to it just like I am now and change your class. So it's asking me to change to this engineer so I can fix these damaged droids here. I've done this multiple times, so sorry if I'm like skipping those instructions. The cutscenes are pretty cool. You know, they include some of the some video from the movie, like Star Wars Episode 3 specifically. But they also include like some animated clips from the movie, and you know, just add a whole different element to this game, which is great. I love that you're able to take control of these you know, different vehicles throughout the game. You can play in these walkers, a bunch of different walkers actually. You can control, you know, the ships in the game, like Republic gunships, etc., stuff like that. And you know, Jedi, what do they call it? Jedi Starfighters, that's what they are. Sorry, mine went blank there. One thing that is kind of difficult about this game, as you can see on the screen now, is that your weapons do overheat. So you'll see when I'm firing, along the crosshairs are the little orange dial that goes all the way around. If that reaches, you know, all the way around, your weapon will overheat. and that'll cause like a little delay before you can use your weapon again. So that's kind of a bummer, but you know, it makes it a little less overpowered, your weapons, definitely. Here you can see me changing to a jet trooper. This guy's pretty sick because he's got a nice little jetpack. Definitely looks like Django Fett there. Which is basically who these guys are like modeled after, like designed after. He is the one who is their host.
The CIS are holed up in the cliff bunker.
Which is pretty cool if you think about it. Throughout Star Wars, throughout the films, you have all these clone troopers and stormtroopers. And going back and seeing where their origin comes from, it's really cool. Learning about the Fets, their influence in this. Come up here. So what is difficult again about this game is the fact that, you know, it's not the easiest to aim, even though, you know, it just takes some time. But the droids do take a good amount of damage, which is surprising, you know. You know, in the movie, obviously, it's like one-shot kill. But here you have to shoot them like 5-6 times. And, you know, mess with their health. We need some snipers to pick off some droids and help thin out the CIS forces. Grab a sniper rifle and take out some droids. Alright, let's have some fun from above. Take out some droids. If I could find any. Alright, there's one. Where are all these guys? Those spider walkers are tearing us to ribbons. Get to a CP and switch to the heavy trooper class. So again, this is just a tutorial. After this, you know, every episode will be jumping into the different missions throughout the campaign. Take your rocket launcher and give one of those spiders a taste of some heavy fire. So I promise you it'll be a lot more interesting than just watching me do this back and forth. And, the missions actually get pretty difficult. Oh wow, I don't have any more ammo. Use that ammo droid. Ah yes, another thing I'd like to mention. So this is an ammo droid. You're just standing by him and he replenishes your ammo and refreshes your supply. And this is a health droid, a medical droid, and if you stand him, he'll heal you. So, kind of unrealistic, but it is a game. So, you know, they had to add that in. Master Windu has arrived on the battlefield. A lightsaber will come in handy against these droids. So, as I mentioned, you can play as Jedi, and you can see Mace Windu here. This looks like something's wrong with his face. But Jedi are so much fun to use in this game. They're kind of OP, to be honest, how they can just jump like that and sprint through the map like extremely fast. But they are a lot of fun to use. I'm a little confused as to like how long you can play as them. Because sometimes when I'm in the middle like of a game, it'll tell me like, you know, for example, Mace Windu has fled, and it's like not what has happened. I think there was, you know, some sort of like amount of time you're given for each Jedi you can use. So maybe it's that. They do have health, as you can see the lightsaber at the bottom left. I believe that's the health. One more. Take out these Geonosians. It's pretty cool. Jedi are pretty strong. They're so much fun to use. If you die though with the Jedi, you cannot respawn with them. You just go back to being like troopers. And they do have these abilities. As you can see at the bottom right, or the bottom left, it has a little green lightsaber that shows like a little thing being like That's the ability of the force throw or whatever. And you can switch that. So now you can see I switched to force push. And yeah, I'm trying to show you guys. I have an example, but I'm trying to capture this. So let's go to these guys and use this. Alright, it's not working. Alright, gotta be careful. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. Basically throws them back. So back to this capture post, control point. But this is the last little part. If you guys enjoyed it and are looking forward to this, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let us know what you'd like to see in this series. But yeah, that's today. Next episode we'll jump right into the first mission, and yeah, should be a lot of fun. But until next time, guys, peace out. Thanks for watching.
Incredibly, the 501st survived the crucible of Geonosis, emerging battle-hardened and ready for whatever the war would throw at us.